Hey guys, welcome or hopefully welcome back to my channel, Rad Roots Yoga. My name is Brittni and I will be your facilitator for your practice today. Today's practice is one designed to help us take up space and to get comfortable taking up space. We're going to get started sitting on our knees, facing the side of our mats, palms resting on the tops of our thighs. Go ahead and close the eyes down. We are reaching long through the spine, relaxing the muscles in the face and the jaw. Taking a few breaths here to tune inwards, close out the outside world and anything else that we might have going on. Long inhales, long exhales. Gently deliver the fingertips to the mat on either side of our hips. We're reaching tall through the spine. We're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder and just a subtle shift towards the right, getting a good stretch down the left side of our neck and shoulder. Inhale the head back to center. We're going to drop the left ear towards the left shoulder and just that subtle shift towards the left. Inhaling back to center. We're going to drop the right ear towards the right shoulder and then roll the head forward, dropping the chin to chest until the left ear is over the left shoulder. We're just going to do that a few times at our own pace here. Rolling from left to right, right to left. Inhaling back to center. We are going to interlace the fingers together and roll out the wrist in one direction. We're going to switch it out for the opposite direction. We're going to turn towards the top of our mats, finding all fours, wrists beneath the shoulders, knees beneath the hips. A few cycles of cat-cow, dropping the belly, opening up the heart, lifting the gaze and the tailbone. Exhale, tucking the chin into the chest and pressing the heart into the space in the back body. Curling the tailbone under. Inhale, lifting the gaze and the tailbone. Exhale, tucking the chin into the chest. Last time, inhale, opening up. Exhale, rounding through the back. Back to a neutral spine. We're going to find some gentle circles on the wrist in one direction. We're going to swap it out, circling the other direction. And then maybe find some figure eight shapes with the body, with the torso, the hips, the shoulders, the neck. It may look silly, but it feels really good. Anything that feels nice for you in the beginning moments of our practice here. From here, we're going to walk the hands forward, tuck onto the toes, press the backs of the thighs up towards the sky. We are in a plank. Find some gentle shifts forwards and backwards. On your exhale, halfway lower, pulling the elbows into the rib cage. And inhale to press up. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale to press up one more time. Exhale, halfway lower. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling the heart up and through and our upward facing. Flexing through the glutes. Lifting the tops of the thighs from the mat. Exhale, roll over the toes and the hips up and back. Downward facing. And pedal out the feet here. Find a gentle sway of the hips back and forth. Again, whatever feels good for you. On your next inhale, we're going to walk the feet towards the top of our mat. One at a time, taking our time as we go. And really trying to lead with the heel of our foot to get that good stretch down the back sides of our legs. Eventually, we'll all meet in a forward fold at the top of our mat. Letting the head hang, clasp onto opposite elbows. Find a gentle bounce and sway from side to side. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen, reaching long through the crown of the head. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, curling in and rolling at the spine, one vertebrae at a time. Neck and head are last to lift. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the feet back, plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale, pour the heart up and through. Exhale, send the hips up and back, downward facing. We're gonna do that 2 more times. We're gonna walk the feet to the top of the mat, one at a time, meeting in our forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms and gaze meet. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold, plant the hands. Step the feet back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes and the hips up and back. Downward facing. We're gonna do that one more time before we start our sequence. On your inhale, we're walking the feet, leading with the heels to the top of the mat. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, curling in and rolling up. Neck and head are last to lift. Palms and gaze meet. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the feet back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Let's have one full cycle of breath here together, in through the nose. And exhale, letting it go through the mouth. And here we're starting our first sequence. On your inhale, right toes lift. Exhale, bringing the right knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands. Maybe find a gentle bounce here, opening up the front of the left hip. And we're guiding the heart open towards the top of our mats. Turn towards the left side of your mat, hips landing on top of the right heel. Maybe hands come to heart center in our skandasana. Left toes are up towards the sky. We're going to slowly move through center, planting the right hand on the inside of the left foot as the upper body twists, left fingertips are up towards the sky. Maybe set the left hip a little bit deeper. Feel a little bit deeper stretch there. Maybe you twist the arms open a little bit further on your exhale. On your next inhale, keeping the upper body twisted, upper body lifts, extending fingertips long in opposite directions. Inhale to open up towards the right, finding our warrior two. Gaze is over the left fingertips. Maybe bend a little bit deeper into that front left knee. Then back into the right leg, hips find the right heel, left toes are back up in our skandasana. Turning towards the top of our mat, back in our lunge here. We're just gonna step the right foot back to meet the left in our plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, pulling the elbows in. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Left side, that sequence. When you're ready, on your inhale, left toes up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands. Find that stretch down the front right side, or the front right hip. Pulling the heart up and through towards the top of our mats. We're gonna twist towards the right side of our mat this time, hips landing on top of the left heel, right toes are up. Maybe hands are at heart center, maybe they're to the mat to help with balance. Slowly moving through center here, planting the left hand on the inside of the right foot, right fingertips twist up towards the sky. Maybe set the hips a little bit deeper. Inhale, keeping the twist of the upper body lifts. Using the strength of the core to keep the twist. Inhale to open up towards the left side in our warrior two. Bending into the front right knee. Gaze is over the right fingertips. Dropping the hips back on top of the left heel, bending into that left knee. Right toes are up. Skandasana. Twisting towards the top of our mat. Hands are framing out the left foot. Step the left foot back into our plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips up and back. Downward facing. Let's have one full cycle of breath here together, in through the nose. And exhale through the mouth, letting it go. On your next inhale, we're walking the feet to the top of the mat. The next place we meet is in our forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms and gaze meet overhead. Reach up and out of the waist, creating space. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands, step the feet back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, chaturanga. Inhale, pull the heart up and through. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing. We are going to do that sequence again, 3 more times actually, each time adding on something more, a little bit more at the end of it. When you're ready, we're starting with the right side. Inhale the right toes up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands. Open the heart up towards the front of the mat. Twist towards the left, hips landing on top of the right heel, left toes up. Slowly moving through center. Plant the right hand on the inside of the left foot. Left fingertips are up towards the sky. Inhale the body up, the upper body keeping the twist. And we're opening up towards the right side in our warrior two. Left knee is bent, gaze is over the left fingertips. And we're dropping the hips back on top of the right heel in our skandasana. Twisting towards the top of our mat, dropping the hands to frame out the right foot. And here's where we're gonna add on. Maybe you shift or scoot that left foot up just a little bit. And on your inhale, upper body's gonna lift. We're bent into both knees here. And we're gonna play with 3 kicks into a handstand. It is okay, completely fine if you do not catch the balance. But every time that we come back down, we're landing right here in this double bent-legged lunge position. So when you're ready, we're gonna plant the hands to the mat, left toes are up, and we're gonna kick off of the right toes. And then land back down. Arms come up. Flexing through the left glute when you come down. Replant the hands. Left toes up. Kick off the right toes. Come back down. One more time. Plant the hands. And we're back down in our lunge. Drop the hands to frame out the right foot. Step the right foot back to meet the left. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Left side when you're ready. Inhale the left toes up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step the foot through. Open up the heart towards the top of our mat. Twisting towards the right side, heels on top, or hips on top of left heel, sorry. Right toes are up. We're moving through center, slowly. Planting left hand on the inside of the right foot, right fingertips are up. Inhale, the upper body lifts, keeping the twist. Then we're gonna open up towards the left in our warrior two. Gaze is over the right fingertips. Exhale, hips to left heel, right toes up. Skandasana. Turning towards the top of our mat, planting the hands on either side of the left foot. We're gonna take that little step with the right toes forward. And then as we bend into both knees, arms are coming up. Flexing through the right glute. And we're gonna plant the hands. Right toes go up. And we're kicking off the left foot. Coming back down into our lunge. 2 more times. And if you're not on pace with me, that is okay. I really want you to play here and not feel rushed. And after you finish your third one, we're back on our lunge. Arms are up. Drop the hands to frame out the left foot. Step the left foot back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Let's have one full cycle of breath here together, in through the nose. And exhale, letting it go through the mouth. On your next inhale, we're walking the feet towards the top of our mat. We'll meet in a forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, slowly rolling up each vertebrae. One at a time, palms and gaze meet. Reach up and out of the waist. Maybe find a little baby back bend at the top. And exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. Step the feet back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower, pulling the elbows in. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. We're doing that sequence again, but we're gonna add on once again. When you're ready, inhaling the right toes up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands. Open up the heart. Twisting towards the left side, hips on top of right heel. Slowly moving through center. Plant the right hand, left fingertips come up. Twist. Inhale the upper body up. Reaching long through the fingertips. Now we're opening up towards the right side in our warrior two. Dropping the hips back on top of the right heel. Left toes are up. Skandasana. Turning towards the top of our mat. Maybe we take that little step forward. Bend into both knees as the upper body lifts. We're planting the hands, left toes come up, gently kicking off the right toes. And landing back down for 3. Once you finish your third one, we are adding on here. So we're gonna straighten through the right leg. Arms come to airplane wings. And some version of warrior 3. Left leg is extended long behind us. We're bending into both knees, gently tapping the left knee to the back of the right calf, bringing hands to heart center. And then we're gonna open back up, reaching and expanding, taking up space. 2 more times, bending into both knees, tapping left knee to right calf, and then expanding back up. 1 more time. Take up space, open back up. Gently deliver left toes to the back of the mat as arms come up. Crescent. Drop the hands to frame out the right foot. Step the right foot back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, roll over the toes. Downward facing. Left side when you're ready. Inhaling the left toes up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands, opening up the heart towards the top of our mat. Twisting open towards the right, hips on top of left heel, right toes up, Skandasana. Slowly moving through center, planting left hand on the inside of the right foot, right fingertips are up. Inhaling the upper body up, keeping the torso twisted, reaching long. Opening up towards the left, warrior 2. Dropping hips on top of left heel, skandasana. And then we're twisting towards the top of our mat, planting the hands on either side of the left foot. Maybe take a little step forward with the right. Bend into both knees as upper body comes up. And we're playing with 3 kicks to handstand at your own pace. After you finish the third one, we're pressing straight through the left knee or the left leg as the upper body comes forward. Arms come to airplane wings, and we're in some version of a warrior 3. Back of the right thigh is pressing up towards the sky. And we're bending into both knees, tapping the right knee to the left calf. Hands come to heart center. And then we're opening back up. Oop. Maybe get a little bit wobbly. That's okay. Just get right back in. 2 more. Last one, bending into the knees. Expanding back open. Gently deliver the right toes to the back of the mat. Arms come up. Crescent lunge. Drop the hands to frame out the left foot. Step the left foot back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Let's have 1 full cycle of breath here together, in through the nose. And exhale, letting it go through the mouth. On your next inhale, we're coming up onto the toes. We're going to bend into the knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. We're going to hop, handstand, walk. However you get there, we're going to land in our forward fold at the top of the mat. Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms and gaze meet. Reach up, expanding, creating space, taking up space. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands. This time we're going to hop back, landing light on the toes, bent in the elbows pulled in to the rib cage. Inhale the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Last time for that sequence on each side, which means the last time that we will be adding something new on. Here we go, right side, inhaling the right toes up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands and open up the heart towards the top. Twist open towards the left, hips on top of right heel, left toes up. Skandasana. Slowly move through center. Plant the right hand on the inside of left foot. Left fingertips are up. Inhaling the upper body up, keeping the twist. Reaching. Open up towards the right. Bend a little bit deeper into the left knee. Bend back into the right knee. Hips on top of right heel, left toes up. Twisting towards the top of our mat, planting the hands on either side of the right foot. Maybe you shift the left foot up just a little bit. Or bending into both knees as upper body lifts. Flexing the left glute. Plant the hands and kick 3 times at your own pace. Each time landing back in the double bent legged lunge. After you finish your third one, we're pressing straight through the right leg. Upper body levers forward. Arms come to airplane wings. Back of the left thigh is pressing up towards the sky. Bend into both knees. Bring hands to heart center. Tapping left knee to the right calf. And then we're opening back up, expanding, taking up room. 2 more times. Tap and expand. Tap and expand. And here is where we're going to add on. We're going to let the upper body waterfall over the right thigh as the left leg crosses behind it. We are in a cross-legged forward fold. Inhale the right toes up into our standing split. Maybe the left hand grabs onto the right toes, bending the right knee and sending the right knee up towards the sky. If you have a grip on the right toe, we're releasing the grip, gently delivering right toes to the back of the mat. Arms come up, crescent lunge. Exhale, drop the hands to frame out the left foot. Step the left foot back, plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale, pull the heart up and through. Exhale, downward facing. Last time, last side for that sequence. Inhaling the left toes up. Exhale, left knee to nose. Step the foot through the hands. Open up the heart towards the top of our mat. Twisting open towards the right. Hips are on top of left heel, right toes up. Skandasana. Moving slowly through center. Planting left hand on the inside of the right foot. Right fingertips are up. Inhale, keeping the upper body twisted. Reach. Open up. Warrior 2. Gazes over the right fingertips. Exhale, dropping the hips on top of the left heel. Right toes are up. Twisting towards the top of our mat. Hands frame out left foot. Maybe you take a baby step with the right foot. And as you bend into both knees, upper body lifts, palms facing. We're going to plant the hands, right toes go up, and we're kicking off the left toes. And landing back in our double bent leg lunge at our own pace here. After you've finished your third one, upper body's levering forward. We're straightening through the left leg. Right thigh is up towards the sky. Arms are to airplane wings. And we're tapping the right knee to the left calf. Hands come to heart center, bending into both knees. And we're expanding back out, taking up space. 2 more times. Last time. And here we are adding on. Upper body's gonna waterfall over the left thigh. Right leg crosses behind the left. And a cross-legged forward fold. Inhale the left toes up in our standing split. Bend into the left knee. Maybe the right hand grabs on to the left toes. And we're pressing that left knee up towards the sky. Releasing the grip if you have it. Gently deliver the toes to the back of the mat. Upper body lifts. Crescent lunge. Exhale, drop the hands to frame out the right foot. Step the right foot back, plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale, heart up. Exhale, downward facing. On your next inhale, we're coming up onto the toes. Bend into the knees, sending the hips towards the heels and the heart towards the thighs. Hop, handstand, step your way to the top, meeting in Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise. Palms and gaze meet. Reaching up and out of the waist. Maybe you find a little baby back bend at the top. Exhale, dive the heart forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step the feet back. Plank pose. Exhale, halfway lower. Inhale, pull the heart up and through. Exhale, send the hips up and back. Downward facing. Here we're starting our cool down sequence. We're going to inhale the right toes up. Exhale, right knee to nose. Then we're going to twist to the outside edge of the left foot. Weight is into the left palm, right fingertips are coming up. So we are in some version of a side plank. Maybe you have the knee bent. If you do, we're going to try to extend the right leg out straight, making this starfish shape. Slow and controlled, we're moving back to our three-legged plank, knee to nose. We're going to send the right toes back up towards the sky. Drop the right toes to the mat. Inhale the left toes up. Exhale, left knee to nose. We're twisting open to the outside of the right foot. Weight is in the right palm, left fingertips are up. Maybe you extend the left leg straight, taking up space. Slow and controlled, moving back through center in our three-legged plank, knee to nose. Send the left toes up. Lower the left toes, downward facing. Let's have one full cycle of breath together here, in through the nose. And exhale, letting it go through the mouth. We're going to have one last little pop of heat for our cores before we take it down. Go ahead and lower the knees to the mat, cross over the ankles, and send the legs out forward. We're going to go ahead and come all the way down to our backs, lifting the head and shoulders and the toes from the mat. We're finding our hollow hold shape. From here, we're lifting up to either a straight-legged boat pose or a bent-legged boat pose, whatever your preference or whatever you have available to you in your practice. And then we're lowering back down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and on the last one, we're holding. And release all the way to your back. Go ahead and take a deep breath here, in through the nose. And exhale, letting it go through the mouth. On your next inhale, we're gonna draw the right knee up and into the chest. Give it a little squeeze, and then cross it over to the left side, getting a supine twist. Arms are either to a T or a cactus, whatever your preference. Maybe the gaze is over the right fingertips. Inhaling back to center. Extend the right leg out long. Draw the left knee into the chest. Give it a little squeeze. Arms come out to a T or a cactus. We're dropping left knee off the right side. Wringing out the organs in the midsection. Inhaling back to center. We're gonna draw both knees up and into the chest. Lift the head and shoulders from the mat, clasping onto opposite elbows around the knees. And lowering the head and shoulders back to the mat for a good squeeze, compression squeeze here. If there are any other postures that you would like to add to your practice before landing in Shavasana, now is a good place to add those in. If not, we are extending our legs out long one at a time, heels together, big toes out. Arms are down by our sides, palms facing up, slightly pulling the shoulder blades together on the back body. Eyes are closed down. Taking note of how much different we might feel now in comparison to the very beginning of our practice. I know that I can feel the heat and the energy buzzing about. It's a good energy to take out into the rest of our day, whatever we have left going on after this. We're gonna have one last full cycle of breath in through the nose. And exhaling through the mouth, letting it all go. And as your body finds its natural rhythm of breathing, go ahead and drop in. Maintaining this place of stillness for a minute or two. For now, this is where I will leave you. If you have the time availability to stay in this place of stillness longer, I really encourage you to do so. I want to thank you so much for choosing to spend time here today. The light in me honors, acknowledges, and respects the light in each of you. Until next time, namaste.